Copy. Assets approaching. Commencing now. Greetings. Imperial Intelligence requires a moment of your time to discuss a lucrative proposition. We need you for an important surveillance operation. If successful, we stand to gain a wealth of intelligence on the Republic's war efforts.
If there's payment involved, I'm interested.
The pay will be generous. The plan is simple. We want you to take this audio surveillance device, locate a Republic official named Gur Antok, and engage him in conversation. We have created a cover identity that establishes you as a potential defector to the Republic. A meeting with Antok has already been arranged. The surveillance device will record everything that's said, allowing us to reproduce Antok's non-human vocal patterns and gain access to the Republic's encrypted files.
Let's make this happen.
Good luck. We'll look forward to seeing you again shortly.
Are you Gur Antok?
Kai grizo is retno pernai. Padra vimos brandimus prostis cad adveretag. Smal sio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali.
Imperials and Sith think they're better than everyone. I'm tired of it.
Vataranai angomis akana norm, alas protas era. Acrodo normales, smogas total gisbavo apiatai.
I'm here to lend a hand.
Tarsi giabutu pa. Holo gijoja bavana bagristai apkal tinta serapole. Era bagalines vil tias ki asima.
I have the recording for you, Agent.
Excellent. Our technicians will begin processing the recording immediately. This intelligence could turn the tide of battles across the galaxy. We greatly appreciate your assistance in acquiring it.
It's what I get paid to do.
It was skillfully done, to be sure. If you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do now. Thank you again for your participation.
You there, hold a moment. My servant offers only platitudes about our Empire's progress here on Voss. I want the truth of things. Tell me the real state of our efforts here. Do you believe these Voss will submit themselves to us soon?
Politics isn't part of my job.
You refuse to answer me. Are you really so callous with your own life? Perhaps you feel confident because you serve my rivals and think they can protect you. Is that the way of it? You flee from my questions to keep me from reaching the truth? To lead me into a dangerous miscalculation?
There's not much money in wandering the streets and lying to Sith Lords.
Perhaps not. Leave me. I must consider my strategies further, and your presence is only a distraction.
Please wait. We have questions. We know nothing of you. Tell us the Empire's purpose here.
You can get a lot if you go along with the Empire. Trust me.
The Empire wishes to benefit us. We did not know.
Do you know the Republic? Can you tell us about them?
They never act. They just preach about their hokey ideals.
They say differently. Strange.
We will trust the wisdom of the three. But thank you for your knowledge. We will remember.
Rundi kavakio topo banda baka mureshanita. Kipuna malitota admishka kabadnotatsema. Chiles kachanaga wanichika kospa ini gokate.
Care to elaborate on that?
Micha Kolkata Maji Taus Azalas Ulval. Kilia umpasa dobiska wumpa hupa. tu bola wawuni kupa tom titok maki chisa.
Eventually, the Gormak will catch on.
Tung mi cha kolkata maji taus azalas ulval. Vafopa jiwanta humpa mulira pampa wula. I asadopunya liste wota se gototomoti.
Just point me in the direction of the action.
Kaptulia dapota 21 kislim mo payug tachanga. Tula musta wo granitampio tu poshiwompa.
Primo, the Gormak are dead. I have your weapons.
Japor ko utman gisa ti mi kisarona kapana. Mi bunawa twipi de bakra wanawanga.
You there! Yes, you! I have need of a mercenary if your prices are reasonable. Sergeant Darst, Imperial Reclamation Service. We found disturbing evidence of an ancient link between the Jedi and the Voss. Jedi iconography, statues to be exact, found in Voss ruins. If authentic, they could make the Voss sympathetic to the Republic.
Not sure how you arrived at that.
Simple logic. The argument for an alliance is stronger with proof of an earlier one. If we could confirm the statue's authenticity, we could determine how best to handle the situation and the Voss. Unfortunately, the local natives have overrun the area. Gormak, I think they're called. Ghastly, savage creatures.
Where do I come in?
If you could cut a path through the Gormak, you could examine the statues yourself and report back. If the statues are fakes, they'll be exposed. If real, we'll do what's necessary to protect the Empire.
I need money up front.
I am authorized to offer hazard pay. The amount will be equal to the task. A few of our scouts managed to send back coordinates of the ruins. You'll find the statues inside. The Gormak won't make it easy, but examine them as best you can. I'll be waiting. Good luck.
Sergeant, your path is clear. The statues are real.
I was afraid of that. If the Voss discover these statues... Even a small seismic event might destroy them. I'll look into it. Your assistance is appreciated.
Hunter, you are fearless. The Gormak attacked the Pilgrims. The Commandos defended them. It is not enough. The Empire says aggression is victory. We must learn this.
Violence isn't the only answer.
The Gormak will always attack. I know the Gormak hiding places. Take this signal. Attract the Gormak. Kill them.
You got yourself a deal.
Speak to Commander Velen Raz at the shrine when the Gormak are dead.
One of your commandos asked me to root out Gormak ambushers and report to you when they were all dead.
Sathra Khan, aggression is victory. We will think on this. The Pilgrims are safe. Thank you. Journey well.
Sith Empire amusing, forced to pretend affection. Will you now pretend interest in Voss history?
Voss history must be fascinating. I'm eager to learn more about it.
Of course, I am eager to teach. Out there are writings, memories, the mystics speak. Learn, study, return, and your path may be easier.
You got yourself a deal.
Keep an open mind. maybe even learn.
I have studied the words of the mystics.
Obligation, genuine interest, doesn't matter. How you learn will determine success. The shrine sees you.
Excuse me. I don't want to seem presumptuous, but I've got important intelligence that needs to be shared. We've uncovered a hidden Jedi outpost in the cliffs not far from here. They don't know we found them yet.
This sort of information is vital to the Empire's plans. Your commander needs to be informed.
He's busy dealing with the Voss. I'm telling you because you might be able to do something. We're not allowed to initiate an attack. The higher-ups say we can't breach the supposed peace. I've been told it's important to keep the Voss happy, but this is a special circumstance. Surely something can be done.
You're asking me to defy your superiors?
I was hoping you'd be able to do what I can't. I said I'm not allowed to send troops to attack the base. Of course, as an independent operator, you're not technically bound by the truce. You could go after the Jedi yourself.
I'll see what I can do.
I understand. I'm just passing the information along to you. Of course, if you find anything that hints at the Jedi's activities, Captain Mariel will want to see it.
I found these while I was clearing out the Jedi outpost.
This looks like part of the Jedi's defensive strategy for Voss. I'll get this to my superiors immediately. Between these plans and annihilating their base, you've struck a real blow against the Jedi. They'll be too busy trying to rebuild to interfere much with our truce with the Voss. Nice work.
Any responsible citizen could see the Jedi were a threat.
They'll be less of a concern now, thanks to you.
Lem, stop chewing on... Do I need to get out the penalty collar? Excuse the tantrum. Lem here wandered too far into the Nightmare Lands, went completely mad. Now he's helping me perfect my new vaccine. A remarkable specimen, but tedious company.
No one deserves to suffer like that.
Oh no, I actually quite like the... Ah, you mean Lem, right. Clinical trials of the vaccine have been promising. My serum repels the Nightmare Land's degenerative effects and boosts pain tolerance. All my formula requires is the catalyst, sap from a very special tree in the Nightmare Lands. Unfortunately, the sap is a delicacy of the local raid population, something to wash down all those troops they've been snacking on.
I take it the raid don't want anyone stealing their dessert.
The 2 expeditions I sent ended, violently judging by the screaming comm babble. My vaccine will allow us to one-up the Republic and establish a solid foothold in the Nightmare Lands. Name your price. Just get me that sap so I can complete my serum. I'll even throw in a dose of the first batch.
That vaccine of yours could do us some good. I'll take care of it.
One more thing. Constant exposure to the corrupted sap has changed the raid, mutated them into something worse. They're a constant threat to our operations. If you were to thin their numbers, I'm sure you'd be compensated.
I have the materials you asked for.
I knew you'd fare better than the others. 3rd time's the charm. May I? Oh yes, this should complete my vaccine perfectly. We'll start mass producing it immediately.
How long before you can start distributing the vaccine?
Not long. Probably get a few more cases like Lem in the meantime, but such is science. You hear that, Lem? Our work here is done. Too bad there's nothing I can do about your condition. Oh well. I can always use a willing test subject.
Kili kalia kuka. Chikos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. Chaskruni dopat kulira dokanki kung.
You might have need of me.
Piti do tenyago kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto.
Your apprentice told me you wanted these artifacts.
What apprentice? Oh, you mean to say you saw Solrak, and he was alive? I didn't think he'd survive the Nightmare Lands for a moment, let alone persuade someone of your esteem to help him. Perhaps I misjudged the pathetic creature.
He was in bad shape when I saw him, but he was determined as ever to prove himself.
We'll see if he manages to return from the Nightmare Lands. Thank you for the artifacts.
Outsider, as you came, you fought Gormak?
The road here was clear. No Gormak in sight.
Troubling. They have escaped. Your people sent weapons. Gormak attacked and took them.
Are you talking about a few blasters or something more serious?
Rifles, grenades, blast armor. These weapons will kill outsiders and Voss. Kill the Gormak. Take back the weapons.
On behalf of the Empire, I'd be happy to help.
Good. The Gormak are close. Take the weapons to the research outpost. They need them.
I've recovered a shipment of weapons for the research outpost.
Well done. Thank you, Hunter. With only the idiot natives searching for them, I considered these hopelessly lost. We're under fire by the Gormak almost constantly. Fresh weapons will make all the difference to us.
Think nothing of it.
We've been plagued with complications from the start of this mission, and the Voss are not helping. I can't imagine why we're courting an alliance with these freaks. They can't spit without a prophecy telling them when and where. The Gormak struck while we were helping to build a research station. The unfinished defenses were rubbish, and we only had a few men. We had to fall back here.
Do you have enough men left to hold this position?
Short answer? No. The attack cost me most of the men who could tell which end of a blaster went first. The Gormak leaders are the dangerous ones. If you eliminate them, I can lead what's left of my men to clear the rest.
Wait here. I'll return when the leaders are dead.
I'm deeply in your debt. I'll be waiting for you to give the all clear.
My part's done. The rest of the Gormak are all yours.
You're better than an entire squadron. Thank you, Hunter. I'll mobilize these worthless Voss and my remaining men, and see if we can't mop up any of the beasts still lurking nearby.
Ivagra of the Commandos came to escort scholars. They were gone. Gormak, clever, took scholars prisoner, left clear trail. A trap, of course. Squad dead. Scholars still in danger.
We are free.
The Commandos will still search. Tell Commander Lekji we are safe.
Lekji, I was asked to tell you I found your missing scholars, though there wasn't much left of their escort.
Many commandos died. More would have followed. The Empire protects the Voss. The three will hear of this.
Hunter, a moment, please. I'll make it worthwhile. I need assistance with a mission that's of great interest to the Empire, and the Voss needn't hear about it.
What are you up to that requires secrecy?
Intelligence believes that the Gormak monoliths nearby are part of some surveillance system. They're tied into a listening post. If the Empire had that facility, we could monitor all of the Republic's movements.
Just tell the Voss you want to take over the listening post. They seem happy enough to fight Gormak.
The Voss will simply raise the listening post. Gormak technology is an abomination, and all that rot. I can't wait for reinforcements much longer. That listening post needs to be in Imperial hands before the Voss decide to burn it.
How do you intend to capture the post from the Gormak?
The Gormak have defended the facility with gun emplacements. If you take those out first, seizing the post should be child's play. Once the area is secure, let me know.
The job's done.
Excellent work, Hunter. You've more than earned your pay. I should go there at once. Deciphering the Gormak's controls will keep me busy for a while.
I want to know if you hear anything interesting.
I'll remember. I'd better get to work. Thank you again.